Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications. And now, let's join ace broadcaster MAMODE AKUGHA as he takes us inside the Niger Delta.
Hello out there and welcome to the program. It's Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region. I'm your regular host, MAMODE AKUGHA. Bayelsa State Governor Senator Doyediri says his administration will work collaboratively with the federal government and security agencies to bring an end to the twin issues of crude oil theft and the vandalization of oil and gas pipeline facilities in the state. The governor made this known last week while receiving the joint monitoring team on crude oil security led by Major General Jamil Jimo at the government house in Yenagoa.
Oil theft in Nigeria continues to remain a critical challenge with far-reaching implications on the nation's economy and environment. According to sources, Nigeria lost about 2.3 trillion naira to crude oil theft in 2023 alone and about 16.25 trillion naira in 11 years. This figure is almost the total of the country's entire budget estimates for the 2022 fiscal year, which stood at 17.12 trillion naira. As part of efforts to tackle this menace, the Nigerian government over the years has deployed conventional security agencies, community partnerships, and indigenous private security outfits without much success. While some progress has been made in recent times, the illegal activity which constitutes economic sabotage is still going on across the oil-rich region. Last week, Bayelsa State Governor Senator Doyediri received the Defense Joint Monitoring Team on Crude Oil Security at the Government House in Yenagoa. Speaking on behalf of the team, Major General Jamil Jimo said the visit was to strengthen collaboration between the state government and security agencies in tackling crude oil theft in Bayelsa State and, by extension, the oil-rich Niger Delta region.
I would like to express our gratitude to you for your warm welcome and hospitality. We look forward to further collaboration and partnership with your government. Together, sir, we can ensure the efficient and safe exploitation of Nigeria's oil and the increase in its output.
Major General Jamil also commended Governor Diri for his efforts in driving development, particularly in areas of social welfare, environmental conservation, and the implementation of security measures that align with the team's objectives to safeguard oil and gas operations. Governor Diri, who welcomed the team and accepted the partnership initiative to curb the endless stealing of the nation's crude oil, highlighted some of the gains of his administration in that line. He, however, lamented instances where security agencies are alleged to be part of the same menace they are supposed to be fighting. He further called on the team to explore the use of technology to effectively monitor oil facilities in the state.
We have actually put some measures in place in educating our youths that what some of them are involved in by way of oil bunkering and going into break oil pipelines is not worth it, not only for them, for their lives and then for the environment of Bayelsa State. On the other hand is that there has been this cry over the military and other security agencies being involved in oil thefts. When those allegations are being bandied, I feel very bad. It's as if there is no end to this oil thefts and sabotage in our region.
Governor Diri, who also underscored the struggles of oil-producing communities in the region, appealed to the federal government to prioritize and increase its support for oil-producing states to better save the communities that have been heavily impacted by decades of oil exploration and exploitation activities.
Inside the Niger Delta.
As the Niger Delta Development Commission NDDC continues to deliver people-centered projects, programs and policies across the region, communities that are now feeling its impact are commending the governing board chairman, Mr. Chiedu Ebi, and managing director, Dr. Samuel Obuku. Residents of Nkpolu, Rumigbo in the Obiakpo local government areas of River State have hailed the leadership of the commission for its commitment and renewed vigor in developing the Niger Delta region. This is on account of the internal roads in Nkpolu, Rumigbo that are now wearing a new look, as well as the current construction of a community hall for the area.
More communities across the oil-rich Niger Delta region are experiencing the Midas touch of the Niger Delta Development Commission NDDC through major infrastructure projects across the region. The Nkpolu Rumigbo community, located in Obiakpo local government area of Rivers State, is one of the several communities where commuters have struggled to navigate severely damaged roads for a long time. However, the community is now singing a new song thanks to the intervention of the NDDC, which initiated and successfully completed emergency repairs on the said road. This development has not only facilitated smoother vehicular movement, but has also enhanced security and boosted small-scale businesses in the area. Residents therefore commended the Commission for the timely intervention. They also praised the NDDC for the ongoing construction of a multi-purpose hall in their community.
When the project of the road was going on, the same time they also giving us a town hall, which the project is also going on. They also made the arrangement of street light, which they have already set the base. We are just waiting for them to come and man the solar.
We are so much happy because the road is a major road that links to Obirikwere. It is a road that connects to Romaolo and to Obirikwere. It's a major road.
Since NDDC came here to make this town hall for us, we are so happy because as they came here, the road is so beautiful and everybody loves the road. We are moving freely.
Meanwhile, just like Oliver Twist, residents of Nkpolu Rumigbo are calling on the intervention agency to address other pressing needs within their community, such as a poor internal road network. They also appealed to NDDC to extend its Light Up the Niger Delta project to Nkpolu Rumigbo to help curb crime as well as improve nightlife.
We are in serious need of these street roads or internal roads because each time rain falls here, the flood is massive, and then it obstructs vehicular movement. It affects businesses and all of that.
Inside the Niger Delta.
As many oil-rich communities of the Niger Delta region continue to suffer lack of essential services and infrastructure, the people, rather than continue waiting for help that may never come, are now proactively seeking attention from government bodies and agencies. One of these communities is Obiakpo Maho in Ohajiegbema local government area of Imo State that has been without electricity for about 25 years and counting. The people are now appealing directly to the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, for support, hoping that the intervention agency will finally address their long-standing needs by bringing electricity and other essential infrastructure to uplift their living standards.
Paradox of plenty, otherwise known as resource curse, describes a situation where regions or countries rich in natural resources such as oil, minerals, or gas, rather than experiencing prosperity, often wallow in abject poverty and perpetual lack. This has been the situation across the oil-rich Niger Delta region, which has virtually sustained the entire country since crude oil was discovered in commercial quantity in Nigeria. Most communities where this crude oil is extracted to fund the entire country cannot boast of either schools for its young ones or hospital for its ailing old. Access and internal roads as well as potable drinking water are almost non-existent in these oil and gas host communities. Obiakpo Mmaho in Ohaji-Egbema local government area of Imo State is one of many of such communities that suffer from lack of critical facilities despite their contribution to the national purse. Amidst various pressing development needs, this community has been without electricity for over 20 years, a development that has limited the opportunities for small-scale businesses and local enterprises, leaving them in a cycle of hardship and underdevelopment. Some residents who spoke to Inside the Niger Delta recently narrated their stories.
This Obiakpo, more than 25 years now, I never see light. To charge my phone now, I will go to another community to go and charge my phone.
How can a community, an oil-rich community, stay without electricity for many years? And it's affecting us badly, economically, even health-wise, in terms of business. It's affecting us so badly. So they should come to our aid. We are suffering from that.
After exhausting all possible avenues to get help from the authorities to address the community's challenges, the people now feel that their efforts have all been in vain, as no positive changes seem to be coming their way. Not resting on their oars, the people have now turned to the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) for intervention. The residents are appealing to the commission in the hope that, as it had intervened in their community in the past and continues to assist others in the region, it will likewise step in to alleviate their worsening conditions.
Apart from NDDC solar light, there is no electricity in this neighborhood, in this Maha Autonomous Community. NDDs have done a lot for our Maha Autonomous Community, but they are asking to do more.
Government will come up this, no. But all the transformer we have in this community was attracted by NDDC. So they have done well, but they should continue to try. We are liver twist. We want some more.
This resident believes that the current NDDC leadership has demonstrated a strong commitment to addressing the region's infrastructure gaps, with the recent completion of several abandoned projects as a testament to their efforts. This gives the community confidence that the NDDC can also fulfill their needs and provide essential services to improve their quality of life.
Inside the Niger Delta.
Standout Properties Limited presents a real estate opportunity of a lifetime. Bloom Towers, a waterfront twin high-rise buildings of 19 and 21 stories at the edge of the Atlantic Ocean in the prestigious Oniru area, Victoria Island, Lagos. Bloom Towers is a green and smart building project consisting of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments and maisonettes, as well as 10,300 square meters available space for commercial and corporate use. Built for completion in 2027, Bloom Towers has 236 units available for sale with a starting price of 100 million naira. Lock down a unit today with a down payment of 20% and spread the balance over the next 24 months. Contact us on 080-693-47063 or 091-22-656-975.
It is a project that will bring huge return on investment.
Bloom Towers, from foundation to skyline.
Ezekiel Group, oil and gas, dredging, power and air transportation. Ezekiel Group, petroleum product sufficiency, energy sustainability and infrastructure development.
In Delta State, the people have continued to express their excitement and satisfaction with the state governor, Right Honorable Sheriff Oburewori, whom they say is keeping faith with the letters of his social contract with the people, otherwise known as the More Agenda. Deltans and residents of the state who spoke to our correspondent across different locations said with the current avalanche of projects evenly distributed across the 3 senatorial districts in the state, the meaningful development component of the governor's MOA agenda is indeed boosting the socio-economic fortunes of the people, as well as opening up the entire state and linking communities that were hitherto cut off as a result of bad, unmotorable roads.
The MOA agenda of Governor Sheriff Oborori of Delta State is a strategic blueprint that stands for meaningful development, opportunities for all, realistic reforms, and enhanced peace and security. This has actually been the focus of the state government in the last 1 year and counting. While all sectors are gradually being transformed for optimum productivity, the strides in the construction of new and rehabilitation of old roads are also visible for all to see. At the ongoing Isele Asagba Otulu road project that would connect several communities along Anyocha North and Anyocha South local government areas, residents and commuters expressed relief and appreciation to Governor Oborori.
And before, no road, though, even machine, no the pass, even people know the pass. It's very good for government, where the government, where you do them.
As I see in this road now, I'm very happy. So we thank our governor for doing this road. And we know that we do better. Can we make the development to come this side? And we can see our governor is trying.
Likewise, commuters and residents along Okogbe Street in Otodo, Ugeli North local government area, are singing the praises of the governor, who they describe as a promise keeper.
The street was flooded with water. Even if you go to work, coming back, you have to put your shoes or waist in your hands and pass before it will be able to pass. But now, you can walk on it freely, happy, everywhere is good. So my message to Sheriff is that God should bless him to continue to do projects like this in Delta State.
Before, even though you call Okada say, I beg, carry us go AKUGHA road, they go say, that road, the money where they go call for you, say, you know, go, but now, everybody they enjoy the road.
Until recently, Adagbrasa Road in Okpe local government area was considered a dangerous route for commuters. However, it has now been transformed into a safe and modern road that is significantly improving accessibility and enhancing the livelihoods of many Deltans.
We lost many of our brothers there because of bad road again. But when God brings a Messiah for us, we see that the road has been done. And God should keep him all true. Nothing will harm him. We pray for good for the governor, and the governor, since he's all the job he's doing, God will empower him because we like him.
The road is good, no complaint from here down to the other side, no complaint.
With these projects and many others underway, Governor Sheriff Oborori no doubt remains focused on delivering tangible results that reflect his vision for a progressive and interconnected Delta State.
Inside the Niger Delta.
The Urobo-speaking people of Agbara Warri Kingdom in Warri South local government area of Delta State last week staged a carnival to celebrate the return from overseas vacation of their revered monarch, His Royal Majesty Kingsley Emakbo Orere Igbi II, otherwise known as the City King. The carnival, which was filled with joy and excitement, began from the Osubi Airport near Warri, where the King's chartered private jet touched down, to Cap Virginia Primary School venue of the welcome reception. Dressed in flamboyant colors, the people from the 7 communities that make up Agbara Warri Kingdom filled the streets as music, as well as dancing and cheers, transformed the atmosphere into a jubilant display of unity, peace, and pride of the royalty, culture, and tradition of the Agbara Warri people.
Filled with excitement and pride, the Urobo-speaking people of Agbara Warri Kingdom in Warri South local government area in Delta State last weekend gathered to welcome their revered monarch, His Royal Majesty Kingsley Emakbo Orere Igbi II, the Ovie of Agbara Warri Kingdom, who is popularly known as the City King on account of the fact that the greater part of what constitutes his kingdom forms a large part of Warri metropolis. Chiefs, women, youths and community members all flocked to Osubi Airport near Warri to receive their king from his overseas vacation. Their excitement, loyalty, affection and indeed jubilation were simply unmistakably obvious. Graceful in their traditional attires, community members eagerly awaited the city king's arrival. Their patience was undeterred by the passage of hours, which for them were seconds as they waited in anticipation of the king's landing.
We are happy to have such a young, ebullient, very agile man to be our king. He's been on vacation after that hectic period of staff of office, and he deserves to be away, and he went to US. So he's coming back. We're happy. We are just waiting for the plane now. As soon as he arrives, all of us will move in there to welcome him happily. Welcome him.
The atmosphere transformed into one of wild jubilation as soon as the chartered private jet conveying the king touched down. The drums rolled, cheers erupted, and the electrifying energy of their celebrations filled the air. As His Royal Majesty Igbi II alighted from the aircraft and onto the tarmac, he was met with a sea of familiar and excited faces who were eager to catch a glimpse of their respected monarch. Visibly moved by the grand reception in his honor, His Royal Majesty Igbi II, who usually wears a composed demeanor, softened a little bit as he took in the waves of admiration and respect that his people so openly displayed. With each step, he seemed to draw strength and assurance from their unwavering support, showcasing the strong bond between His Royal Majesty Igbi II and his people that goes beyond a mere welcoming tradition. With a jubilant motorcade fit for royalty, the monarch was accompanied by his people from the airport to Virginia Primary School in Warri, where he was given a warm reception by the entire kingdom. As they approached the school grounds, anticipation filled the air. Residents from the 7 towns that make up Agbara Warri Kingdom had gathered, eagerly awaiting the arrival of their revered monarch. The entire oil city of Warri stood in awe as both young and old, who jostled along the roadsides to catch the glimpse of the royal procession, waved in admiration. The carnival-like procession symbolized not only the return of the monarch, but also the unity and loyalty that bound the people of Agbara Warri Kingdom together. As Igbi II arrived at Virginia Primary School, he was soon joined by the second Urobo-speaking monarch in Warri South local government area, the Orosue of Okere Urobo Kingdom, His Royal Majesty Ogeneochukwu Eyekpini, for the homecoming reception. The welcome home reception featured cultural performances with colorful dances from various communities and groups in honor of the king. For the people, this is more than a welcome. It is a celebration of what Igbi II represents and the renewed hope he brings, as well as his solid commitment to the peace and prosperity of the people.
Everybody, we are happy, we are very proud of our king. He's a God-given king. He has come to transform Warri. He has come to transform everything. We are very, very happy.
He has shown a good example of leadership. So we expect him to do well.
Earlier, when His Royal Majesty Igbi II spoke to our crew just before alighting from the aircraft, he said he was truly overwhelmed by the profound sense of solidarity displayed by the people. He further noted that the unwavering support and unity they showed touched his heart deeply, which has reinforced his commitment to serving them with even greater dedication.
I feel like crying. Seeing my people rejoicing, waiting for me, I pray in the name of God that I will make them have joy in the rest of their life. So long I live, I will give them peace I'll give them happiness. God will bless them and bless my kingdom and bless Warri. With what I've seen today, Warri will be better than the way we met it. In the name of Jesus. This kingdom is the best.
In demonstration of his gratitude to God and his people, His Royal Majesty Igbi II last Sunday led the people of AKUGHA Warri Kingdom in a heartfelt Thanksgiving service at Champions Cathedral along Airport Road in Warri. The service was held to celebrate his safe return and to give thanks for the enduring peace and unity within the kingdom.
I just came to thank God on behalf of my kingdom and for the peace we have enjoyed and the growth that we want God to give to our people.
The Ovie of AKUGHA Warri Kingdom, His Royal Majesty Kingsley Emakpo Orere Igbi II, was given his staff of office by the Delta State government in June this year after he emerged as the new king of the Urhobo-speaking AKUGHA Warri Kingdom in December 2023. Shortly after the festivities and other engagements that followed, the monarch proceeded to the United States of America for holidays until last week when he returned to the country. Since Igbi II ascended to the throne of his ancestors, he has taken head-on the task of galvanizing his people towards a more prosperous and united kingdom, as well as charting the frontiers of peaceful coexistence with the kingdom's neighbors for the collective progress of Warri South Local Government Area, the entire Greater Warri Metropolis and Delta State as a whole. While expressing his commitment to his people, His Royal Majesty Igbi II affirmed that his devotion to peace and unity would remain his central focus throughout his reign, a decision that embodies the wisdom of the Holy Bible in its call to all. Pursue peace with all men at all times.
Inside the Niger Delta.
Well, that's the size of our package on the program for today. Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region. We'll be back same time, same station next week. Until then, you can follow us on our social media handles shown right now on your screens. And please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDNTV Nigeria for these stories and many more. Until next week, I am MAMODE AKUGHA thanking you for staying tuned. And bye for now.